After the arrival of the Spanish to the Anahuac Valley, there was an inheritor that took over a great extension of land at the south of the city, known as Tlalpan. This owner was called Martin Cortés, son of the conqueror Hernán Cortés. Later on, these lands started changing owners and also their function. First, Tlalpan was used as a wheat mill, and by the 18th century, it was transformed into a paper factory, which was then closed because it was generating too much pollution for the city. After the closing of the factory, on March 17, 1997, the decree for creating the protected area of El Bosque de Tlalpan was emitted, and in 1987 it was declared urban park. Nowadays, El Bosque de Tlalpan is one of the most important kidneys of Mexico City, in which each day runners train in any of its 5 running tracks, in its 253 hectares. There is a museum, a running track, commercial premises, and a parking lot. The SDG 11, Sustainable Cities and Communities, is about creating green public spaces and improving urban planning and management in participatory and inclusive ways. El Bosque de Tlalpan is a clear example of a region dedicated to satisfy the necessities of a sustainable city.
The forest of Tlalpan is a natural protected area that is situated at the south of Mexico City. It was opened to the public not so long ago. It was opened in the year 1970 with the function of a zoo, park, an area of practicing different sports, and family recreation. It counts with a house of culture, a running track, different types of locals, and a parking lot. The forest of Tlalpan is a great example of the environmental care in Mexico City. It is one of the few natural protected areas that we have, helping us to clean the air of the city. This means a lot when we are talking of one of the most habited cities in the world, because the overpopulation we have in the city is making natural areas disappear, and having 250 hectares of forest in a megalopolis is not something common.
A sustainable city is based in an adequate mobility that also is constantly saving water and energy and resources, reducing urban pollution and creating pleasant public spaces where there are green areas that are especially for recreation of people. After this being said, the parks in a city are essential to get a sustainable city because it helps people to create innovative things to help the city achieve their goals to become a sustainable city. That's why governments are always trying to create a lot of new parks around cities. But this is not only for making it sustainable, because this also helps the environment around the world and is also very useful for people to have a healthy mind.
Because my social development goal was climate change, my group and I choose to come to the Bosque Tlalpan to appreciate this beautiful forest and see the effect of this serious worldwide issue. During our visit, we could appreciate a lot of pollution caused by different trash thrown away in all the forest. For example, you could see some pictures of this during the video. This pollution is one of the main reasons why climate change is produced and so serious nowadays. But in our visit, everything wasn't bad. We were also glad to see people taking care of this and regulating trash and separating them in order to avoid this problem. During all video, you could appreciate some footage of all of this.